Yeah, what do they call it? Microtransactions. There
Oh,
you
you got
go.
your little
Like
microtransaction.
we gotta stop these microtransactions. I really, and I get it, times are different, but I don't want to spend $70 on a video game and then to get the enhanced experience, we spend another 40, 50, 60 bucks, and maybe even further beyond that to continue to enjoy the game. Let me unlock some secret that will expand the game. Not I gotta go buy the secret. Like I feel like video games have gotten away from that, but I get it. They gotta. I hate to say make their money or make their profit, but that's also another way to keep people in tune. Because if you keep people coming back buying the content, it keeps them playing the game. But also make it rewarding. Don't just spend $10 to get a gun or a skin for a weapon, and that's supposed to enhance my experience. Now let me spend, and I get it, there's season pass. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing them under the bus with that, but season pass, make these season pass be worth it because these season pass be half the price of the video game, and I get half of an experience. Like don't do that. Like Mass Effect, I'll go buy expansion pack. Metal Gear, I don't think Metal Gear ever done that. Like Metal Gear, Mass Effect, games like that. I don't think I would. They came
Call of
across
Duty, yeah.
the Call of Duty you buy, and you should extend the story, but give me something worthwhile because I don't know what the profit margin on some of this DLC stuff.
But
Maybe I think,
Elden
yeah,
Ring with that DLC, whew,
yeah,
you
Elden
guys
Ring.
taught the fans a lesson with that one. That was the player got taught a lesson with that Elden Ring DLC. Still trying to beat this one ball. Can't even remember the name. It's insane.
I remember back in the day where System Link was like a thing. You bring
Oh
all your
yeah,
systems
that was
together
them
and
Halo days. Whew.
you System Link, bring all the you get the router, multiple TVs, and you connect them all together. I remember sitting in a room and your friend over in the next room talking trash, and you can hear
Ooh,
them.
that
And
was that was.
them days were
Oh man,
amazing. System, and I get it. We don't need System Link no more because we got the internet. But it was like just that experience was it was like
yeah,
profound. It was like something new that's just like we get to be in the same room but not in the same room.
you
But
playing them
I'm
Halo? He in the green room. He in the green room.
yeah.
Woo!
So
Them days.
them days, yeah,
Oh man,
it
that
make me wonder how video games gonna look in the next couple of years and how we're gonna interact. Have you ever seen them things where they
the VR thing or something or
no, not the VR where you can buy a vest and you're able to like feel the impact of like the
oh, I
gunshot.
never heard that. Oh.
Yeah, they have some. They don't even talk about it no more. But you put a vest on and you can feel the impact of being shot, whether it's in a video game or if you're in a fighting game. It's something that's not really advertised, but it's out there. You can actually feel the impact of it. I think they may expand on that because I remember when VR was considered a failure as far as the Virtual Boy concerned, but it was considered a failure. But now it's standardized kind
Remember
of.
that what was it, NES, that little thing on the floor and had the little red goggles and you have to shoot it with the, I forgot what game. I
Red
think
goggles.
it was an old
You ain't talking about no. You ain't talking about Gyromite, the little
Gyromite,
the
yes.
little
Oh
robot.
my god, that's
We ain't that old.
Oh, I
We
forgot
not
about
that old.
Gyromite, man.
Gyro is a little Nintendo robot that you sit down and it
Yeah.
has to flash the
With the
screen.
little red thing and yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
was
ain't that old.
man, that was
We not that old, but
or the Super Nintendo where you had that big
you talking about the Super Scope.
Pause.
the Super Scope. Woo!
Super Scope was
Man,
called.
I'm forgetting all these names. That was really good.
Super Scope.
That
Man.
was really good.
But
Man,
that stuff just evolved into other stuff like Time Crisis, House of the Dead. It just evolved on
like
things.
Duck Hunt,
Yeah, Duck. It's funny. I sometimes I find myself occasionally seeing how much money they made off some of these games. Some of them games made millions.
Yeah, it is.
Duck Hunt. I think Mario and Duck Hunt is in like the top 20.
And
It could be-
Pac-Man,
Pac-Man.
was up there.
But you know what's funny? I could be wrong, but last time I checked, the number one sold game of all time, I believe, is Tetris. I could be wrong, but I think it's Tetris of all time.
So the Universal,
It's on everything.
Yeah, it's on everything. That's how they're counting. It continues to be. I think the most known video game character in the world is Mario. I think behind that is Pikachu. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Hey guys, Ken over here. If you're enjoying the video you're watching so far, slap that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. But let me get back to playing Maximum Carnage and let you get back to the video. If you could live in any video game world, what video game world would it be? If you can I need to live in this game and experience, what game would that be?
What game would it be?
Video game.
It'll probably be a form of an RPG. Cause I ain't gonna die that easy. I can get revived back. If it's probably The Witcher, cause
Oh no.
The Witcher.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Yeah, bad.
The
That's a
Witcher.
real video game.
I was playing The Witcher 3 a couple years ago, and that first boss was pissing me off. And I'm like, how do you kill this boss? But then I realized I think you had to do something under the water. I could be wrong. It was so long ago, but The Witcher 3 is a very, very good game.
Yeah,
A game that needs to be played. And where is Witcher 4 at? Well, I'm pretty sure it's being developed maybe secretly. But I think a video game that I would love to live in, and well, it's not a video game, but maybe an anime. I think I would love to live in the Dragon Ball Z world. Yeah,
so
I would
obvious.
see that's what I
So
would.
obvious. You got all these figures everywhere.
Yeah, that Dragon Ball Z world. I don't want to say the Marvel Cinematic Universe, 'cause that's kind of
Dragon Ball.
yeah. But Dragon Ball Z. But who would I want to be?
Man, you gotta pick something like X Hunter X. I would love to live in that world.
Oh,
Oh man, that's a world I would have loved to live in. I know the manga's about to drop, or it had dropped already. Yu Hakusho, that's definitely a world I would have loved to live. That's a good ass anime.
What's
Man.
the other one that I would love
You
to
got that
live
Dragon
in?
Ball. Oh my god! Like,
Why not Dragon Ball? You get to go around, whoop up on people,
Who you
get
gonna be?
revived, or you get killed. But you know the one thing I always kind of felt like was kind of cheating.
what?
Goku can be revived. I could be wrong, but he can be revived. And because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can only be revived a certain way at maybe a certain amount of time. You can't just keep being revived by the Dragon Balls. But from my understanding, Goku is an exception because he's the protector of Earth. So he gets an exception. He gets an exception because he's protecting the Earth. But I was like, so all you gotta do is just be good and I can never die? Just gotta
I
keep
don't know.
pushing me
He
back.
seemed like he just